Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. Stock futures point to another day of big losses on Wall Street. The Dow's fallen nearly 8% since President Trump announced wide-ranging tariffs last Wednesday.
I don't want anything to go down, but sometimes you have to take medicine to fix something.
President on Air Force One, flying from Florida back to D.C. California Senate Democrat Adam Schiff on NBC's Meet the Press.
People have seen their retirement savings on fire, and there he is out on the golf course.
President Trump says we have to close trade deficits. The Justice Department is appealing a judge's order that a Maryland man deported to a prison in El Salvador be brought back. Attorney General Pam Bondi on Fox News Sunday.
ICE has testified, members of ICE, that he is an MS-13 gang member.
The man denies it, and a federal judge in Maryland overseeing the case calls those allegations vague and uncorroborated. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law. At Logan.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
State News, Mix 1041. Good morning. Welcome in. It's a Monday morning, 2 minutes after 7. Monday, it is the 7th day of April, as it's Mix Mornings presented by our friends at Bradley Medical Center. We do want to point out that this morning, somewhere around 9 and probably a little after, or maybe significantly after that, we don't know, Craig Liner, the Cleveland man accused of murdering his ex-wife, Karen Liner, will be in court this morning. The murder happened, or the alleged murder happened outside her home. Liner will appear before criminal court judge Sandra Donaghy in Bradley County Criminal Court. You can watch the hearing live when it happens, and again, we don't have the exact time of when it's happening, but we do know court opens at 8:30. We're told the hearing should be around 9 o'clock. MixTV.tv. You can watch it live or go back and watch it. MixTV.tv. WTVC Television is reporting the McMinn County Sheriff's Office says an 8th grader brought a powdery substance to E.K. Baker Elementary School, mixed into a drink that at least 2 students consumed. The incident happened Friday morning. At first, the student claimed it was a laxative. Initial test came back clean, but a more detailed test revealed the powder contained cocaine, methamphetamine, and xylazine. Fortunately, no students reported any immediate health issues. Parents were advised to get medical checks. A later search suggested the powder may have been a laxative kept in a bag previously used for drugs. A TBI is investigating. Cleveland police investigating a disturbing case of illegal dumping. Tires and plastic containers holding deceased dogs were found in a wooded area behind an apartment complex on Cary Lane in Cleveland. Officers discovered several makeshift tents possibly used by vagrants. Anyone with information should contact Cleveland Police at 728-7311. Also in our news this morning, the Chattanooga Times-Free Press is reporting that Cleveland's Highway 60 project is on target for an August 31st finish. It's the $54 million State Route 60 project in Cleveland is in the home stretch, on time, within budget, as the widening work surpassed 95% completion more than a month ago. Known locally as Highway 60 or Georgetown Road, the state route passing through the Georgetown community at the Bradley-Hamilton-Meigs County line to connect Cleveland to Dayton for decades, was a winding 2-lane track with slim shoulders and antiquated access points to business. But project contractor Johnson City-based Summers Taylor started the work in October 2021 to widen the original 2-lane road to 5 lanes, featuring 2 lanes in each direction, with a center turn lane, paved shoulders, curb and gutter, sidewalks, and street lighting. An estimated 15,000 vehicles travel that route daily. Highway 60 extends south of Cleveland to Dalton, where it goes by Cleveland Highway. So it's obviously a big section there. And also a portion of the southern section, Bradley County, has been widened to 5 lanes. So now crews are focused on the last items. That, according to Rayanne Bradley, State Transportation Agency spokeswoman. As she said, quote, the contractor is working to grade the entrance to the Weston Hills subdivision, install a chain link fence around the 2 ponds within the project limits, complete concrete driveway and sidewalk connections, and install new traffic signals in the coming weeks. The contractor will continue grading work at various locations throughout the project and work on the curb, sidewalk, and driveways in preparation for final paving. And we're going to have a couple of more traffic shifts as the project approaches completion, according to Bradley. Cleveland Mayor Kevin Brooks said, quote, we're so thankful to the state for the TDOT dollars spent in Bradley County and the improvement that's going to be made to our entire region. They're under budget and ahead of schedule. He said miracles never cease. All right, that is the latest local and state news. And this, of course, from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, LoganThompsonLaw.com. Our first check of traffic for the week.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's Truck Month at Don Ledford Chevrolet, GMC, and pre-owned. Tremendous discounts and factory rebates all month long. Don Ledford Automotive Center, North Lee Highway in Cleveland, and DonLedford.com, where they say yes. So we take a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras this morning. A couple of accidents working on the interstate. One is I-75 southbound right there at exit 20. It is on the right shoulder, so it's not causing a huge delay this morning, but still a little bit of a backup there. I-75 right there at exit 20. Looks like the accident is on the right shoulder there. And then also further down in Hamilton County, I-75 southbound just south of the East Brainerd Road exit. Crews working an accident there. And then just down from that, there's a truck that is stalled right there in the center lane. So that is causing a backup this morning as well. That's 75 southbound, just south of East Brainerd. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ritapest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Cleveland. Efficient, state-of-the-art, automated curbside service. Find out more by visiting wasteconnections.com/ClevelandTN.
All right, time for the Hardee's Wake Up at 7:09. And before we get into that, Bridget, we've got UConn, the national champions, the Huskies, beat South Carolina just big time yesterday.
Yeah.
And they passed UCLA. They won the most championships, men or women, in history.
Wow, how about that?
12. And then tonight, who had Houston and Florida in their bracket?
I'd say not too many.
Hey, Fruit Loops, do we know who's leading Mixed Madness? I saw a bunch of people pick Florida, so they're playing at.
I haven't looked yet.
What?
I haven't looked yet.
No one cares. Hey, did you get my sports? I sent it to you. I've got to spell out how to say. I'm practicing Alex Ovechkin. You know, I'm a huge hockey fan, as everyone knows. Go Preds. And so I've been practicing that. He beat, he now has the all-time goals record. He beat my man Wayne Gretzky, the great one, yesterday. What do you find out, brother?
So we have C. Elliott is currently in first place, and they have picked Houston.
Well, it's pretty good. Houston's the hottest team after an absolutely historic and incredible comeback Saturday night. Did you see it?
Yes, I did.
Oh, my Lord.
That was amazing.
Duke,
I'm now for them because of how they played.
But of course. But Duke deserved to lose it. They made so many mistakes. Couldn't make it on.
And then Bill Estes is in second place. He has picked Florida.
Yeah, so that's a reason to root for Houston right there. Dr. Estes his lifelong goal is for us to stop talking about his wife, Virginia. She won Mixed Madness like 15 years ago. Mm-hmm. And I refer to all champions as a Mixed Madness champion. So oh, man. He'd sell his soul to the devil. Probably already has. Cleveland City Councilman Bill Estes. What are you going to do? Hey, what? What do you got?
So, yeah, whoever C. Elliott is.
Hey, Fruit Loops, who's C. Elliott? Oh, I know it. Hang on. It's Steve Hartline. That's the real name.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I'm going to win again. The only thing I like about Houston is Jim Nance, my man at CBS. I love him. He's getting ready for the Masters, a tradition unlike any other this Thursday. Man, he went to Houston, so he's there in his Houston hoodie, and he was all rooting for him and everything. Oh. Hey, at Hardee's, sweet spring flavors with Hardee's new strawberry lemon biscuit pack with strawberry and lemon flavor, topped with a drizzle of icing. It's a delicious sweet biscuit available all day. Your choice of single, 2-pack, or 4-pack options. Hey, don't forget, Hardee's has breakfast also until noon every day at I guarantee I can't find their spot. Here it is, a Hardee's near you.
Hardee's Original Bag packs 2 full-size favorites plus fries and a drink for just $6.99. No junior burgers or tiny nuggies, just full-size goodness for big-time value. The $6.99 Original Bag, only at Hardee's.
Did you know that a large number of student athletes vape, thinking it will give them a boost in performance? But you can't play if you can't breathe. Escape the Vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
At Basement and Crawl Space Solutions, we're excited to announce our partnership with USS. Together, we bring additional resources and over 30 years experience.
We can tackle bigger challenges and deliver even better results to protect Chattanooga homes now more than ever.
Call USS. At summer camp, kids find their why. Friendship and fun, a world of adventure beneath a golden sun. When kids find new passions, they find their why. Summer camp season starts soon. Find your why for a better us.
It's Ram Truck Month at Crown CDJR Cleveland. Shop over 200 new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams. Up to $11,000 off MSRP. Or get financing as low as 1.9% for up to 72 months. Buzzer beater savings on new Ram 1500 pickups. $11,000 off MSRP. Crown CDJR, the better way to buy and service. Visit CrownChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
E.TV Mixed Mornings presented by Bradley Medical Center. Well, Bridget, the mystery is solved, and I want to go to the phones right now. We have the director of Cleveland City Schools, Dr. Jeff Elliott. Dr. Elliott, good morning.
Good morning, Steve. Good morning, Bridget.
Good morning.
All right. So we were just looking at our Mixed Madness standings, and we said there's a C. Elliott leading Mixed Madness. Tell me who that is.
Yes, that's my daughter, Carol Lynn Elliott. She picked Houston to win it all.
Unbelievable. How cool is that? How's she feeling this morning about this?
Oh, my goodness. She is so excited. She was pumped. She saw it at the top of the list, and as she was leaving to go to school a while ago, she's just all pumped today and says she's got a late night tonight and hoping to celebrate big time this evening.
Awesome. I mean, I'm sure you saw it Saturday night. What a comeback against Duke.
Yeah. It was amazing. The whole game, she was watching her bracket and carefully, and then as Duke was leading the whole time, she was very disappointed that her bracket was getting ready to go south, but that comeback at the end was unreal.
Well, I mean, it was record-setting. You know, Duke had a lead of 7 with just over a minute, and they made some mistakes and that sort of thing. Thank you, sir. But anyway, right. Yeah. But so why'd you pick Houston? Do you know?
Well, she and a whole bunch of her friends just kept talking this basketball season about the impressive. They liked Houston, watching it from afar. Of course, they're big Tennessee Vol fans as well. But she said her heart was with the Vols, but her head had to go with the Houston Cougars this year.
Oh man, and by the way, her nickname on the bracket is Poolin for the Vols. Poolin for Vols.
Yep. Pulling for Vols. Carolyn's a swimmer. She swims on our Cleveland City School swim team and the Cleveland Aquatics Tigers. So she decided to go with pulling for Vols.
I love it. Hey, if she wants to call me, I don't know. I'm sure she's busy, but she could call me too if she wants.
Okay. We will see. I'll see if we can arrange that and see how that goes. But I sure do appreciate you letting us call in. And we're just excited. And we'll be pulling for Houston. I'll have to give Dr. Estes a hard time today.
Yeah, well, that's right. All right, buddy. Yeah, so it's your daughter up against basically Dr. Estes tonight for the whole thing.
That's what it sounds like. So here we go.
All right, buddy. Thanks, Dr. Elliott. We appreciate it. He texted me. Have a good day. He texted me, and he said, that's my daughter.
That's awesome.
When we said that. So anyway, all right, let's get the weather here.
Tennessee Valley weather.
Today's best mix and best variety. We are Mix 104.1 and streaming worldwide. We got the new app. If you've not downloaded it yet, if you're one of the tens of thousands who had the app for years, the Mix app, make sure go to the app and hit update. We've got a lot of new features on there. They've worked very hard on that. Let's go to the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Whenever you see the big box chains that sell mattresses, you'll also find locally owned Mermaid Mattress, either across the street or around the corner, where more of your dollars will stay local.
Good. All right, for today, we'll have cloudy skies, a slight chance of a rain shower, a high of 57 and a low of 39 this evening. For tomorrow, sunny skies, a high of 58 and a low of 31. And then on Wednesday, mainly sunny with a high of 69. Your current Milligan vane temperature is 55 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by PhD Pharmacy, Keith Street near Harrison Pike. Free delivery within a 50-mile radius of Cleveland. Call Gina Moser Patterson today at 423-614-6650.
Bringing you down? Drive safe, drive smart. Call Two Brothers Tire and Auto, 423-790-7447.
Yesterday was an absolute soaker. We got some much needed rain, a little bit of severe weather early in the morning, but the rest of the day it was just some good soaking rain with occasional thunder. Here's a look in Chattanooga, US 27. Still some wet spots out there as you're getting on to the highway, but all in all, I'd say it's a pretty nice morning for most of us, with the exception of some of the rain going on across North Georgia. Again, Blue Ridge, LJ, even parts of Clay County in western North Carolina dealing with that rain. And you can kind of see where the frontal boundary is located, hanging across North Georgia. So there's going to be more rain, especially south of the Tennessee state line through the afternoon before things really start to taper off. But you can see some of those heavier showers and storms moving through Fannin, Gilmer, and parts of Gordon County. So if you're traveling across North Georgia this morning, just expect some slowdowns due to wet roadways. And we did pick up quite a bit of rain. Again, things were calm for much of last week, but finally that front came through yesterday morning, and it just brought plenty of rain to the Tennessee Valley, anywhere from 2 to 3 inches. So a lot of that pollen washed away, at least for the time being. And as for your temperatures, we are going to start to cool down behind this front as well. Already 48 in Altamont, 59 here in Chattanooga, 54 in Dayton. Still hanging on to the 60s in front of the front across parts of North Georgia and western North Carolina. But it's going to be one of those days where it may be a little bit warmer this morning compared to what we're going to have this afternoon, because I think we're going to hover in the mid to upper 50s through this evening. Couple showers around this morning, especially across North Georgia, and then we'll start to clear out with temperatures falling into the 40s overnight. And the next big thing we're going to be talking about is the potential for a late season frost or freeze by the time we get into the middle of the week. So tomorrow morning we're going to wake up to the low 40s here in the valley. Look at that. Wednesday, even here in Chattanooga, close to the freezing mark. A lot of higher elevations outside of the city going to drop below freezing. And even throughout the rest of the week, we're going to be waking up to chilly temperatures by this weekend, back into the upper 30s to lower 40s. So going to be kind of a cooler stretch of things here across the Tennessee Valley as we continue into your Tuesday. Look how quickly we drop off during the evening. And by the time we wake up on Wednesday morning, many of us are going to be down into the low to mid to even upper 30s. So it is going to be a cold start as we move forward. And here's a look at our last freeze of the season. Last year, it was March 19th. Usually it's the last week of March. Latest it's ever happened here in Chattanooga officially, April 25th. So if we do get down to the freezing mark, this would be pretty late, even for Tennessee Valley standards. So we'll keep an eye on things. If you've already planted or if you have potted plants outside, you're probably going to want to bring those in as we go to bed Tuesday night especially. Here's a look at futurecast. Rest of the day, we'll just have a couple of showers here and there. Notice by 1 o'clock, still some lingering light rain across North Georgia and parts of western North Carolina. But what's going to happen as this front moves further to the east, we're going to get some dry, cool air moving in. And eventually the cloud cover going to
Hey to Johnny Holden today. Yes, hope he has a wonderful birthday today. Also, Shari Buckner is celebrating her birthday today as well. James Weaver is celebrating today as well over at the Chef. Everly Joy Brogan is 9 years old today, a third grader at Black Fox Elementary. Ernie and Linda Lundy, they are celebrating their 58th wedding anniversary. This is Gideon's grandparents. And then his mom tells us they're also celebrating 63 years of friendship. So happy anniversary to them. And then Hannah Jones is 20 today. That is from Lauren, Dad, and Sadie. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank Celebration List. Visit the new location of Simmons Bank in Cleveland at the corner of Keith Street and Stewart Road. Call Ken Du 423-381-3427.
The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. All right, 7:23. Craig Liner will be back in court this morning, accused of murdering his ex-wife, Karen Liner. He is going to be in an arraignment hearing before Judge Sandra Donaghy in Bradley County Criminal Court this morning. Judge Andrew Freiberg recused himself from this case, and so that happened last Monday. So now Judge Donaghy will be presiding over the hearing again this morning. Now, I understand court opens at 8:30. We do not have an exact time on when this hearing will take place, but we will be covering it live on MixTV.tv. Very disturbing story out of McMinn County this morning. WTVC television reporting that the McMinn County Sheriff's Office says an 8th grader brought a powdery substance to the E.K. Baker Elementary School, this in McMinn County, which was mixed into a drink. It turned out it was cocaine, methamphetamine, and xylazine. No students, fortunately, had any immediate health issues. The TBI is investigating. Also, the real good news this morning, Cleveland's Highway 60 project is on target and on budget for an August 31st finish. That according to this morning's Chattanooga Times Free Press. And Bridget, I know we've got Lindsay Bell at Bradley wants to make sure everyone realizes that the mock crash is, I believe, happening tomorrow. Is that right?
Yeah, that's correct. So the crash is going to be from 10 until about noon tomorrow. So emergency vehicles and the drill will occur between 10:30 and 11 tomorrow on the campus of Bradley Central. So she says, for the community not to be alarmed. This is a mock crash that is happening tomorrow morning at Bradley Central between the hours of 10 and noon.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's truck month at Don Ledford Chevrolet, GMC, and pre-owned vehicles. Tremendous discounts and factory rebates all month long. Don Ledford Automotive Center, North Lee Highway in Cleveland, and donledford.com, where they say yes. Taking a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, crews are still working that accident on the interstate, I-75 southbound, just south of the East Brainerd Road exit. There's an accident working there, so we'll keep you up to date on that. Again, that's I-75 southbound there near East Brainerd Road. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid-a-Pest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance. Exciting changes are happening at Southland Finance. They're still here to offer the same services they always have and so much more. Call or stop by their Cleveland office at the corner of 25th Street and Peerless Road. Find out how Southland Finance is growing to serve you. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
The Approve-a-thon is on. This is John Davis.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
Magnolia Dental Center of Cleveland wants to welcome you to the Magnolia family, a local dental clinic that uses their God-given knowledge and skills to bless our community through dentistry, checkups and cleanings, fillings and crowns, dentures and partials, emergency dental care, and so much more. Conveniently located at 2190 Chambliss Avenue. Call them at 476-3307 to set up an appointment today for you and your loved ones, ages 12 and up. Free exam and x-ray through March 31st.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight.com. Bank account's too low? Check into cash. So where do you go.com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
Here at Champies, we are your March Madness headquarters. So come out, watch the games on our big screen. We have 22 TVs to watch it otherwise. Enjoy some fried chicken and drinks. We hope that your favorite team wins.
Spring has sprung, and that means the Mix 1041 Spring Home Refresh is back. Each week, we're cracking open the Mix 1041 prize vault, and we'll give away amazing prizes to help with your home refresh. We'll also be giving away a Spring Home Refresh grand prize pack worth thousands of dollars. The Spring Home Refresh is presented by Cleveland Insurance. ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
Hardee's original bag packs 2 full-size favorites plus fries and a drink for just $6.99. No junior burgers or tiny nuggies, just full-size goodness for big-time value. The $6.99 original bag, only at Hardee's.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, "Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza." And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Hi, my name is Everest, and I'm from Walker Valley High School. Vaping nicotine has become a serious issue in our schools. Over 40% of high school students have reported that they have used a vape, and the number is only rising. It's time to escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Your time matters, and at Direct Primary Care Associates, we know that. Listen to Shauna as she explains how we've helped her.
Being a working mom, owning my own business and having children, Direct Primary Care is so much more convenient for me because I can just pick up my phone, shoot a message to my doctor, tell him what's going on, and he can give me an answer right then. If I need to go in, I know it's going to be a quick visit. I go in and then I'm out. I don't have time to drive to the doctor, sit for an hour in a waiting room, and then sit for even longer waiting on the doctor to come in while my child is destroying the office. So my time, I feel like, is worth as much as the doctor's time. And with Direct Primary Care, I'm treated that way.
If you'd like to learn more about Direct Primary Care Associates, visit our website at directpca.com or call 423-650-4831.
Right now, actually, it's a CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, hello human kindness. Hey, the town squire does a very special thing once a month, and that is their Student of the Month. This is for secondary schools, middle school, and also high school. And we have winners now being announced. If I can find them here. There we go. There we go. Okay, so here are the winners being announced by the towns. These are Students of the Month for the month of April. You know, you turn your phone and you can't get to stay still.
Yep.
Gino Cluse. I don't even have to know his name. Gino goes to Lake Forest. He is a seventh grader, one of Holden's buddies. He's the Town Squire Middle School Student of the Month for the month of March. He is the son of Nick and Sonny Cluse. And so Larry gives them their choice of whatever. Now, many of them have asked for a free Hart, Schaffner, and Marks. And Larry says, well, we're fresh out. But no, he got a Vineyard Vines polo. Gino, you're growing up. I haven't seen Gino in a long time. He's a great golfer. I know that. And congratulations to Nick and Sonny, his parents. And then we have Andrew Walker. He's a junior at Bradley. Andrew, a great basketball player, and of course, quite a bit more intelligent than his dad, Bart, which wouldn't be saying much, but thank God for Julie. Anyway, Andrew is the Town Squire High School Student of the Month for the month of March, son of Bart and Julie Walker. He selected a Vineyard Vines polo. So congratulations to Andrew, Bart, and Julie and everybody. And that's the March Students of the Month. Not April. March Students of the Month from the Town Squire. Stop in the Town Squire, get registered. You can register a student for the Student of the Month. Hey, Dr. Estes, are you there?
Good morning, I am.
I invited you to call in. It's now the CHI Memorial Sports Desk, sponsored in part by the Town Squire. All right, so we checked the Mixed Madness brackets. And here's where we are. NCAA Men's Basketball Championship tonight. You know, it's 30 minutes earlier. It's going to be about 8:30. They'll get it underway about 8:50 on CBS. Also here on Mix 104.1 and ESPN Cleveland 101.3, presented by Papa John. But anyway. So, Bill, here we are, buddy. So earlier this morning, we looked at the standings, and we saw that in Mixed Madness, Poulin for Vols, and we wondered who that was. Well, I got a text from Dr. Jeff Elliott, the director of Cleveland City Schools, who told me that's actually his daughter, Carol Lynn Elliott. And then we look at number 2, and she picked Houston. And then we look at number 2, and there you are picking Florida. It's you against Dr. Elliott's daughter.
That's right. I think she picked Houston, I saw.
She picked Houston, you picked
Florida. So it'll be one of us, won't it?
So, what do you make of it tonight?
Boy, I woke up yesterday, I woke up Saturday morning or Sunday morning seeing that Houston had come back. I actually turned the TV off in angst and went to bed. So I'm excited. Tonight could go either way. I think everybody at 2-1 has Houston winning in their defense. I've never been a Gator fan till today. But I'm all in today. I'm actually all in.
Let's go back. You're we're joined by Dr. Bill Estes, Lee University. He's also a Cleveland City councilman. You're a big North Carolina fan, so you hate Duke. So you must have just loved the fact that Duke absolutely choked, worse than most any team. Probably the biggest choke since, was it Chris Webber calling the timeout in 1992 with the Fab Five? I mean, that they didn't have. I mean, that was the biggest choke job. I don't know. Have you ever seen anything like it?
Not at that level. And sometimes it's not that you lose, but it's how you lose. And there's a German word for this because there's not an English word. There's a German word called Schadenfreude. Yeah. And it's taking joy in your enemy's pain. And that should be the word of the day on Mix 104.1, Schadenfreude.
Hey, have you met our audience? Do you think they can even say it, look at it, see it, pronounce it? This audience has no clue. They're listening to us.
There's a German language school here in town, and I know they teach German at Walker Valley and at Wacker.
Okay.
So
all right,
you've got an audience. You've got it.
No, whatever. No one cares. I've just never seen anything like it. Really.
Really excited about tonight. I actually went and looked at Miss Elliott's picks. Yep. She picked the higher seed in all but 2 games. Memphis and Arkansas is when she took the lower seeds.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
so
really?
I was thinking maybe next year I just take all the higher seeds.
Well,
it has been that kind of a year.
Well, and if you read the reports, we're going to need to get used to this because of NIL, because of the transfer portal. The rich just get richer and the big get bigger, basically.
Well, let's hope not. I
know. Hey, by the way, now let's go over to ESPN Cleveland 101.3, where you are leading there. You're actually number 1, and then number 2 is actually Bryan Russell. Number 3 over there is Kayla Whaley. She picked Houston, so really it's you against Kayla. Florida against Houston on the ESPN Cleveland 101.3 bracket.
I just do one pick a year and one bracket a year, and just quickly do it off the top of my head, and this is my lucky year.
But Bill, listen.
Come on.
For 15 years, when I talk about Virginia Estes, your wife,
that's right.
Mixed Madness champion. This is, man, you have, crying, gnashing of teeth. You get so mad when I say that. It could be you now.
What it could do is just no more crow. I won't have to suffer every year that my wife talks trash that she has been she still is a Mix 104.1 champion.
Well, let me say this: we have never had a married couple both be past champions, and we've been doing this over 20 years.
Well, this might be the year. You got a chance this year.
Do you realize if you win? So if Florida beats Houston tonight, you get this 75-inch television I'm looking at, right? Hey, Austin, you get a shot of this? Hey, Fruitless, you get a shot of this, the TV? This is the Key of Cleveland 75-inch television. You get cash. You get teeth bleaching from Bryan Beard when he's not, training dogs. You get everything. You get everything. You will clean up. You get free Papa John's for a year.
That's what my kids texted me Sunday morning when I woke up. They were like, Dad, Papa, they showed me this meme of John Travolta and Papa John's. And I didn't know what they were talking about. My kids were paying attention to my bracket more than I was.
Oh, you're just trying to be cool. Don't do that.
No, that's true. That's first thing I do in the morning is look at see if my kids have texted me.
Well, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right,
I feel like Bobby Ludwig talking to you on the phone. I've never done this before.
Oh, really?
Is this what Bobby Ludwig feels like?
Yeah, he's in the on deck circle. Hey, quickly, how was Lee Day while we're here?
Oh my goodness! Oh, my goodness. First of all, the weather in Cleveland's been gorgeous. All the colors, so much buzz, so much vibe. Appreciate 104.1 being there. We had just so many. I mean, in the College of Ed, we were registering students left and right. Some of the events that took place, so many out-of-towners were in Cleveland this week. Oh, my goodness.
I'm hearing good things.
Yeah, across the board. So many positives.
Well, again, if Florida wins, Bill Estes is the happiest man ever. Or will Dr. Jeff Elliott's daughter, Carol Lynn Elliott, and her Houston Cougars beat you? We'll just see what happens.
We will. Thanks for the call, Steve.
Have a good day.
Right, bye-bye.
Oh, he is so happy. Oh, my God. He's been listening to his wife, Virginia, talk about being a champion all these years. I think she won like 15 years ago. I think it was 09. Probably 16 years ago. And she, of course, well, I would too. I'd be talking about it all the time. All right, here we go. Let's get to the rest of sports. The NCAA Women's Championship goes to UConn for the 12th time. That hurts. I know that hurts Lady Vol fans. I understand. 82-59 over South Carolina yesterday in Tampa. All right, this is big time. UConn, that's their 12th national championship, most ever. They passed my UCLA Bruins. Gino Auriemma becomes the oldest coach ever to win a championship, women or men. He's 71. He said he keeps trying to retire, but they just keep winning championships. All I do is win, 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 win. The NCAA Men's Basketball Championship tonight, 8:50. It's about 30 minutes earlier. Florida, Houston. We'll have it. Both stations, ESPN Cleveland 101.3 and Mix 104.1. Presented locally by Papa John's, obviously CBS Television. Cooper Flagg of Duke. Now, he had the Michael Jordan chance Saturday night, folks, and you know that, and he missed it. He had the chance. He had the one shining moment. He missed the shot. He'll still go number one in the NBA draft in June. But he becomes the fourth freshman to win the John Wooden Player of the Year award. Juju Watkins, who, God bless her, tore ACL earlier, and for USC, she won the Women's John Wooden Award. The 2025 Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame inductees announced, and they're led by Billy Donovan. Going in the Basketball Hall of Fame, Maya Moore. Thank you, Bridget. Dwight Howard. Do you remember my creamer? That's all right. Hey, don't go beating yourself up over it. All right. Jesus loves you still. Carmelo Anthony and Sue Bird. And I've been practicing this one. Washington Capitals, Alex Ovechkin. Pass Wayne Gretzky, Bobby Ludwig. Ovechkin, you're a big fan. Pass Wayne Gretzky for the most goals in NHL history. Yesterday, 895th goal. What about that? Hey, is Ludwig on the phone? Where's Ludwig? He's out there with the chickens. What? I was trying to get... What happened? Why'd you hang up?
See, what, the first time?
Yeah.
It actually hung up on me. It hung up on me.
Oh, okay.
I didn't hang up. Yeah.
I was just talking about Alex Ovechkin passed Wayne Gretzky for the all-time most goals in NHL history yesterday. Did you see that?
I saw the headlines. I can't say that I follow hockey, Steve. You know, I grew up in South Florida, and there was a time that hockey was not in Florida, and that's when I lived in Florida. So.
Well, I don't either. Bridget's a big Predators fan, but she can't name one player.
Yeah.
But
now, I will say this. People who have seen the Predators love the Predators. Yes. So apparently there's something to it.
Have you been, Bridget?
Yes.
You know, oh, you have?
Yes. One of the funnest games or matches, whatever you say, I've ever been to. Just the atmosphere.
Spoken like a true hockey fan.
Yeah. Hey, one of the funnest times I ever had in my life.
It was.
Hey, all my English peeps out there, my English teacher peeps, is that a word, funnest? That's one of the funnest.
Most fun. Sorry.
Yeah, I can already hear Linda Lemon. She just tore all her hair out. My friend Jerry Hawes, she'd probably crawl into her house.
Most funnest.
Wanda Dent, don't even talk to her. All right, Bobby, what's up this
Hey,
morning?
Steve.
Come on.
Hey, I listened. I'm coming back from Home Depot because when hot water goes out with a family of 6 and with all daughters, you get up really early and you try to fix a hot water heater. So coming back, I was listening to you, Steve, and I heard your interview with Dr. Bill Estes, and I just want to say it's time for Dr. Estes to come clean. We all know that his wife filled out his bracket. Filled out the bracket. So even if he gets the win, I think Virginia still gets the credit for it.
Okay. Hey, what do you think? Well, first of all, for the markets, which, by the way...
yeah, I'm okay talking about the Final Four seed. We don't need to talk about...
Oh, God almighty. I'm putting a tariff on you, Bobby.
We don't need to talk about the market.
Anyway,
What's that?
I'm putting a tariff on you.
Okay, there you go.
No, what do you think tonight, Houston and Florida?
I'm rooting for Florida, Steve. It's going to be a good day for Florida. Let's see a good basketball game, and hopefully Florida pulls out the win. So.
All right. Well, now to the markets. I know as you say, it's a great buying opportunity.
That's right. Well, so I'm in the camp, Steve, of deal making. So what my hope is that over time, this is a means to an end to renegotiate trade deals globally. And this can come to an end as fast as it's come. In other words, it can reverse course very, very quickly. So we want to stay the course, stick to the plan. Investment accounts, people aren't going to like their statements over the next couple of weeks, but let's just kind of wade through the fluff and let's see how this ends. But yeah, the Friday was not a good day. The Dow down 2,200 points to close at 38,000. Oh, I'm getting a phone call, Steve. Let me put the 2,231.
Want me to answer it for you?
Yeah, I wish you could. So to close at 38,314, the S&P down 322 points to close at 5,074, and the NASDAQ down 962 points to close at 15,587. So better than 5% in one day on Friday. And let's see if these deals start working, Steve, and we start renegotiating these trade deals. Back to you guys in the studio.
Well, I hope you're right. All right, Bobby Ludwig, your Edward Jones financial advisor. How can people reach out to you, Bobby? I'd say that they are.
Hey, that's right. This is why you have a plan, and this is why you work with professionals. If you're out there, that we keep people on their plan and focused, because this day-to-day stuff can be rather treacherous. And I heard this said. I'll end with this, Steve. You only get hurt on a roller coaster if you jump off.
Hey, Bridget, will you write that one down?
That's a good one. I like it.
That was extremely inspiring. My God in heaven.
That's right.
Right up there with I Have a Dream, and, we're heading to space, and, that's beautiful, Bobby.
And we can come up with the best of them. So, hey, if you don't have a plan out there in the listening world, give us a call for all your investment, retirement, and life insurance needs, 473-2215. Again, that's 473-2215, or stop by and see me at 2060 North Ocoee, right by the old Liner gas station, Steve.
Call it up, Bobby. All right. Thanks. What did he say about a roller coaster? You just don't fall off?
It's only dangerous if you jump off.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's
good advice.
Man, that is inspirational right there. That's great. All right, thank you, Bobby. Let's stick to the markets. It is 11 before the hour.
Ready to tackle your next home project? Wholesale Supply has plumbing.
Well, we like to think what makes Andrew Johnson make different is the way we work with our community and our customers. We also have a great staff with a lot of experience that we feel like can help you whatever your need is for banking. I love the community of it. Like I said, I was born and raised here. I've seen it grow, and I love our growth pattern. It's just a great place to live with friendly people that just make you feel at home.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Mix 104.1 and Honda of Cleveland are teaming up to give one deserving teacher in our local area the chance to win a 2025 Honda Civic LX. Nominate your favorite teacher at mymix1041.com or on the Mix 1041 app.
Okay, so that's how
Dad, I know how to do this. You taught me when I was 7.
Oh, what am I doing, matsplaining to you again?
Yes, but you're passionate about making mattresses. I can relate.
Aw, hashtag proud dad moment.
All our Mermaid brand mattresses are born local, made right here in beautiful East Tennessee.
And right now you can save an additional 10% off any premium Mermaid mattress. And that's only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep locally, handmade, hand-delivered.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
To Lundy, they are celebrating their 58th wedding anniversary today. This is Gideon's grandparents.
Gideon Ratcliffe, one of our video producers.
That's right. Hannah Jones is 20 today. That is from Lauren, Dad, and Sadie. Charlotte Piernack is sweet 16 today. And then Philip Fritz is celebrating a birthday today. That is from Freddie and Martha Dover. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritapest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they've been helping their customers make their dreams come true since 1903. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429.
As long as you love me.
Bieber.
My name is Mark Road Truck. My job has me on the road a lot. When I decided to get a new EV, it was a no-brainer that Don Ledford is where I was going to go. The selling experience was fantastic. When I made the decision to buy the EV, I had heard concerns of what's called range anxiety. You've got a certain range you can go, and you got to charge up. The Chevrolet app is fantastic, and it really put my range anxiety at ease. I recommend Don Ledford to everyone because they treat you like family.
Logan Thompson. Dude, does your ball talk?
Yeah, ever since the car accident.
Logan Thompson.
Thinks I should call Logan Thompson to get a better settlement. He won't shut up about it.
And you blew it.
I know.
We could have had it all. Logan Thompson.
Call Logan Thompson. We get results.
Call Logan Thompson.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Are you looking for a little life-sized adventure? Then come ride with us at the Tennessee Valley Railroad Museum and experience train travel straight from the golden age of railroading. Track us down at tvrail.com or call 423-894-8028.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Hardee's original bag packs 2 full-size favorites plus fries and a drink for just $6.99. No junior burgers or tiny nuggies, just full-size goodness for big-time value. The $6.99 original bag, only at Hardee's.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
.com. All right, good morning. Our Logan Thompson Law News Desk. It is 4 minutes before 8 o'clock, and Craig Liner, the Cleveland man accused of murdering his ex-wife Karen Liner, will be in court this morning. This an arraignment hearing before Judge Sandra Donaghy. The former judge in this case, criminal court judge Andrew Freiberg, recused himself last Monday, and so now Sandra Donaghy is the presiding judge in this arraignment hearing. Again, as far as timing goes, we are going to have it live on mixtv.tv, but we know that court opens at 8:30. We do not have the exact time, but we will be covering that live. Disturbing story out of McMinn County this morning. WTVC reports that the McMinn County Sheriff's Office says an 8th grader brought a powdery substance to the E.K. Baker Elementary School, which was mixed into a drink. At least 2 students consumed it. Well, after test, it was revealed that in this drink, cocaine, methamphetamine, xylazine, all in there, and no students, fortunately, reported any immediate health issues. Parents were advised to get medical checks, and the TBI is investigating. Cleveland police investigating a disturbing case of illegal dumping. Tires and plastic containers, which were holding deceased dogs, were found in a wooded area behind an apartment complex on Cary Lane. Officers also discovered several makeshift tents, possibly used by vagrants. Anyone with information, contact Cleveland Police. We got a really good report. Cleveland Highway 60 project is on target for an August 31st finish. Chattanooga Times Free Press, Ben Benton reporting this morning. The $54 million State Route 60 project in Cleveland is in the home stretch, on time, within budget, and is about 95% complete. We'll have an update coming up in just a few moments. All right, let's get check of the streets right here.
Good morning. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's Truck Month at Don Ledford Chevrolet, GMC, and pre-owned. Tremendous discounts and factory rebates all month long. Don Ledford Automotive Center, Northley Highway in Cleveland, and donledford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. As we take a look at the Langley Roofing at traffic cameras, we are still seeing a slowdown I-75 southbound right there around exit 20. There was an earlier accident there, and so still seeing a slowdown there. That's I-75 southbound right there around exit 20. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
All right, so you text me from the Hot Slaw Festival on Saturday, and first of all, I understand it was a great turnout, great event at the Hot Slaw Festival.
Yeah, huge crowd, great weather. It was a lot of fun.
All right, so but you text me something that I have a real hard time believing, which that's quite frankly 2/3 of your text to me when I read them.
Yep.
All right, Bridget, so take it away here.
Yeah, so there was a couple that came up to me during the remote there, David and Judy Winton, and they have just moved here from Nashville, and they told me that they have been watching on Mix TV for about the last 3 or 4 months leading up to moving to Cleveland. So they came up and introduced themselves to me, and it was so great to meet them. So I told them I'd give them a shout out this morning. David and Judy Winton, good morning.
And you said, now... Was this just radio talk?
Yeah, I don't know if he was.
What did they say?
He had to be joking about this part, but he said that we, the morning show, are one of the main reasons that they moved to Cleveland. And I can't even say that with a straight face.
I mean, what are these people's names?
David and Judy Winton.
Hey, David and Judy. I'm going to speak directly to you. Everybody else just, I would say turn your radios off. They probably already have. David and Judy, what? We're one of them. Surely you were jesting.
Yeah. I don't know.
Wait. It's like professional wrestling. Hang on.
Wait just a minute now.
Fruit Loops. Hang on.
Wait. Okay, so if we are the reason, which one? Which one is the reason that they moved down here?
David
is it
Judy.
Bridget or is it Steve?
Or it may be you. I mean,
or is it
Jeannie Branham, who, by the way, Jeannie's our biggest supporter. They're at, we used to be BB&T. It's Truist now. I got a message from my sister-in-law who works with Jeannie. Oh, little Jeannie, Elton John would sing. He got so much love. He was on SNL, by the way.
Anyway, Elton John.
Jeannie Branham, who elected you president.
Yes.
Mixed Madness. She would say that you're the reason that David, what are the names?
David and Judy.
Dave and Judy. God love yous. Welcome to Cleveland.
Look, and it could be Mike Lee in the afternoon. I don't know.
No, they watch the show in the morning.
Watching the mornings, is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then I have to know. I have to know which one of us is the reason they're moving down here.
Yep.
Well, who is the reason for the season, one would say. All right, so 4-2-3, David and Judy.
Mm-hmm.
Judy.
I hope that's right. I wrote that down as soon as they told me. I'm terrible with names.
4-2-3.
So that's close to that.
Well, if it was you.
Okay, well, if Bridget was their favorite, not anymore.
Yeah, they're moving to Chattanooga. They don't care. First of all, I have so much to say about this. My mind's exploding. I can't even begin to formulate words about this. How dumb is that?
I wanted to talk to them more, but they were kind of running away. You know? I don't know why.
Because they met you in person.
I guess so.
I was like, oh, wow. David and Judy, 423-614-6499. I got to meet you. I got to talk to you. Not in real life. I don't really mean that. I want to talk to you on the air. Anyway. You got anything?
No, not really.
No,
that's it.
Thanks for
I want to know. I want to know which one it is.
That's a little WWE
Which one's better?
With,
Yeah,
Fruit Loops coming
pretty cool.
in here. All right, back in a second.
This traffic report is brought to you by L&B Appliance.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
At summer camp, kids find their why. Friendship and fun, a world of adventure beneath a golden sun. When kids find new passions, they find their why. Summer camp season starts soon. Find your why for a better us.
It's Ram Truck Month at Crown City JR Cleveland. Shop over 200 new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams. Up to $11,000 off MSRP. Or get financing as low as 1.9% for up to 72 months. Crown City JR, the better way to buy and service.
Magnolia Dental Center of Cleveland wants to welcome you to the Magnolia family, a local dental clinic that uses their God-given knowledge and skills to bless our community through dentistry, checkups and cleanings, fillings and crowns, dentures and partials, emergency dental care, and so much more. Conveniently located at 2190 Chambliss Avenue. Call them at 476-3307 to set up an appointment today for you and your loved ones, ages 12 and up. Free exam and x-ray through March 31st. Magnolia Dental Center of Cleveland wants to
$4,100. Thinking less about heating and cooling just got more affordable. Contact Dale's Heating and Air, 423-236-4000, or just call Dales.com.
Tennessee Valley weather.
Today's best mix, best variety, Mix 1041. Don't forget, streaming worldwide on the all-new Mix 1041 app. If you're one of the tens of thousands who downloaded the app over the years, well, make sure and go back to it and hit update. We've got a new app there. All right, Mermaid Mattress Weather Center, a man who refuses to download the new app.
Thank you to all the families that have and continue to purchase all your mattress needs from locally owned Mermaid Mattress. Keeping your dollars local is important, and so is buying from a family, not a firm.
He also refuses to wash his hair. But anyway, Roger Pickett.
For today, overcast skies. It's been a while since we've heard that one.
He pulled it. He said he had so many people coming up to him, he got all crazy. Sleep, I just can't believe you're making fun of me. Love you, sleep.
Slight chance of a rain shower today, a high of 57 and a low of 39 this evening. For tomorrow, mainly sunny, a high of 57 and a low of 31. And then on Wednesday, mainly sunny again with a high of 69. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 55 degrees. Taking a look at the Central Heat and Air Radar, things are looking great out there. This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Dr. Ken Beard, Dr. Bryan Beard, and Dr. Baylor Terrell. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit them online at centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios. This is your home for the best mix, the best variety, and all the important information you need. Download the Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com. The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making the top of your house the best it can be. Visit bestbuymetalroofing.com.
The best mix, the best variety. WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. President Trump says he doesn't want stocks to go down like they have been since his announcement about tariffs on most imports, but sometimes you have to take medicine to fix something.
I spoke to a lot of leaders, European, Asian, from all over the world. They're dying to make a deal, but I said, we're not going to have deficits with your country.
The president on Air Force One. A House vote is expected this week on a Senate-passed budget plan. Some Republicans want more spending cuts and deny it'll come out of benefits.
No one in Medicaid, Medicare, and Social Security is losing any of their benefits that are due them. What we're trying to do is cut the waste and fraud out of any of those programs.
I don't think you can find $800 billion in just waste, fraud, and abuse in Medicaid and not cut people's benefits.
That's Senate Republican Mark Wayne Mullen and Democrat Chris Coons. They were both on Fox News Sunday. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. At 7 minutes after the hour, good morning. Mix Mornings presented by Bradley Medical Center. We are on Mix 1041 Radio or on MixTV.tv. Good morning. A Cleveland man accused of murdering his ex-wife will be back in court this morning. Craig Liner, who is accused of murdering his ex-wife in the January shooting death of Karen Liner, which happened outside of her home, is going to appear this morning in Bradley County Criminal Court before Criminal Court Judge Sandra Donaghy. Now, last Monday, Judge Andrew Freiberg was scheduled to preside over a hearing involving Craig Liner. However, Freiberg recused himself from the case. So now Liner will appear before Judge Sandra Donaghy. We will have live coverage on MixTV.tv of the hearing. Now, we don't know exact timing. We're already getting that question quite a bit this morning. We do know, and we talked with court officials over the weekend, Bradley County Criminal Court will open at 8:30. We don't know at this point. All right, disturbing story out of McMinn County this morning. WTVC Television's reporting the McMinn County Sheriff's Office says that an 8th grader brought a powdery substance to the E.K. Baker Elementary School in McMinn County, mixed into a drink. At least 2 students consumed it, and it happened Friday morning. Well, then, upon further test, the powder contained cocaine, methamphetamine, and xylazine. The 2 students were okay, fortunately. They did not have any immediate health issues, but the TBI is investigating. Cleveland Police investigating a disturbing case of illegal dumping. Tires and plastic containers containing deceased dogs were found in a wooded area behind an apartment complex on Cary Lane in Cleveland. Officers also discovered several makeshift tents possibly used by vagrants. Anyone with information needs to call the Cleveland Police Department and let them know what you know. And finally, Ben Benton in the Chattanooga Times Free Press this morning reports the Cleveland Highway 60 project 95% complete, on target, and on budget for an August 31st finish. $54 million state route project in Cleveland is in the home stretch. That's Georgetown Road. Of course, so many of you know this. And Rayanne Bradley is a spokeswoman for TDOT. She told the Times Free Press, quote, the contractor is working to grade the entrance to the Weston Hills subdivision, install a chain link fence around the two ponds within the project limits, complete concrete driveway and sidewalk connections, and install new traffic signals. So that is where they are. Right now, we are joined by Dan Good. Dan is the general manager. You still at Crown Cleveland? You still there?
I'm still there.
What a miracle! We can't. How many years now? Have you 25? It seems like.
Yeah, easy. It's been 19 short months.
19 short months. All right, Dan. I invited you in. Look, a couple of things to point out here. Obviously, this nation is really talking about tariffs. It's something that can't be ignored, and so look, we know that people have been going to car dealerships over this weekend, getting vehicles, obviously, that are already on the ground.
That's accurate. We actually had a tremendously busy weekend. Stellantis, which is the owner of Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, just introduced employee pricing. I don't know if it's a reflection of tariffs as much as a reflective of the fluidity of what's going on in the market. So they wanted to get ahead of it for their customers, so they're actually offering employee pricing on all their vehicles, which is a tremendous value.
Wow. Of course, Crown here in Cleveland, Cleveland and Bradley County's home of Jeep, also of Ram, and of course Chrysler and Dodge. So tell me a little more about this. What are you telling people this morning there at Crown?
Well, we're just saying that we don't know how long it's going to last. They tell us, obviously, it's going to last through the end of April. But certainly to get down, if you're in the market, it's a great time to strike while the iron's hot. The other thing is, always keep in mind, it's never a problem when you come to Crown of Cleveland because we're always straightforward. But there are some vehicles, a Gladiator is a perfect example, with current rebates, you actually get below employee pricing. Wow. So it's important to go to a place that'll be reputable enough to say, hey, listen, you're getting a Durango, employee pricing all the way. You're getting a Gladiator, you save a couple thousand by taking the normal with the rebates. So you don't always get both. So it's really up to a honest, straightforward dealership, which is our responsibility, and that's our everyday practice anyway. But it's a great savings, great opportunity.
Dan Good is the general manager of Crown here in Cleveland, exit 20 off I-75. Honesty is such a big deal. And, you guys, and I know you personally, you just tell the people like it is.
Yeah, I'm not the Jeep. If you like the Jeep, you know what I mean? We should be able to dialogue about what's the best, financial way to go about buying the Jeep. You know what I mean? Whether it's a Gladiator, whether it's a Wrangler, whether it's a Grand Cherokee, whether it's a Ram. And that's what we do for you. Certainly, if you like the product, come down. You'll always meet a friendly face. We'll always be straightforward with what you can, what's the best value. And hopefully, if you like what you see, you take one home, because we're not a museum.
Although you do look like a wax figure.
Yeah, just the polished head.
Dan, I know. Now, let me ask you. Bridget wants to use a joke about the Pope looking like Weekend at Bernie's when they rolled him out yesterday. Would that be bad for the Catholic Church?
I'm thinking anytime you have a chance to make fun of the Pope, I decide to change the subject. Because I'm figuring I already have months in purgatory. I don't need it extended because there's no way I'm going straight to heaven.
Dan Good is, of course, GM. Well, after this, I don't know, of Crown. Of course, Cleveland and Bradley County's home of Jeep and Ram. Of course, Chrysler and Dodge. Now's the time to get them. The vehicles on the ground. Man, employee pricing.
Yeah, it's a great value. It hasn't come along. It's been years pre-COVID. So it's It's really exciting, and like I said, it's a great way to save the money and ensures you got a fixed price. Once you get down there, it's fixed. So you get a great value and you get your Jeep.
All right. So how can they learn more, Dan? And of course, I know just come out and see you.
Correct. Yeah, the easiest if you just do Crown of Cleveland, we pop up first on the. That's the
Google it.
Yeah, just Google it, and we're right there. If you want to go to used cars, they have a section for that. If they want to go new cars, it makes it the easiest. Believe it or not, that's the way I get to the site.
I believe it. And then every morning you see if your key still works. And I understand.
It's
true. That.
Actually, my password's for my computer.
All right. Dan Good with Crown. Thanks, Dan.
Thank you.
Whatever. Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777.
Green Acres is the place to be for breakfast and lunch. They offer
I'm Brew McCoy, your favorite Tennessee wide receiver. In the world of football, precision is everything. Every pass, every catch. But what about when it comes to protecting your home? Best Buy Metals can manufacture a custom-fitted roof that will protect your home for a lifetime. Best of all, it can be manufactured the same or next day. Call or visit a Best Buy Metal showroom or drop by bestbuymetalroofing.com to get a quote today. Best Buy Metals, roofing that lasts.
Here at Champies, we are your March Madness headquarters. So come out, watch the games on our big screen. We have 22 TVs to watch it otherwise. Enjoy some fried chicken and drinks. We hope that your favorite team wins.
Spring has sprung, and that means the Mix 1041 Spring Home Refresh is back. Each week, we're cracking open the Mix 1041 prize vault, and we'll give away amazing prizes to help with your home refresh. We'll also be giving away a Spring Home Refresh grand prize pack worth thousands of dollars. The Spring Home Refresh is presented by Cleveland Insurance. ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Hardee's original bag packs 2 full-size favorites plus fries and a drink for just $6.99. No junior burgers or tiny nuggies, just full-size goodness for big-time value. The $6.99 original bag, only at Hardee's.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Did you request me? I know our new friends, the Wentons, they're in Nashville. They moved to Cleveland because of us. Hey, Griffin, we've recruited exactly 2 more people than you have. Mike Griffin, CEO of the Chamber, he actually turns people away. Now, we've got the real CEO of the Chamber coming in next, Jerry Bohannon, who I understand they're voting to put him back in. But the Wentons say they moved to Cleveland because of us. They're from Nashville. They saw Bridget at the Hot Slaw on Saturday. Well, it's a festival.
Yeah.
I don't know, in the Hot Slaw. and so that's exactly 2 more than Griffin's ever recruited.
So great to meet the Wentons.
All right, here we go.
Whenever you see the big box chains that sell mattresses, you'll also find locally owned Mermaid Mattress, either across the street or around the corner, where more of your dollars will stay local.
They say they've watched us all these months in Nashville, and now they are absolutely regretting they were never going to make that public.
Remember moving back.
I hope they sue you for HIPAA violations. Doesn't make sense, but fine.
For today, mainly cloudy skies
You're talking
and
about
cooler.
the Pope like that. It's really
I
bad.
never
That's
said
bad.
that.
Weekend at Bernie's.
Slight chance of a rain shower today, a high of 57 and a low of 39 this evening. For tomorrow, sunny skies, a high of 57 and a low of 31. Mainly sunny on Wednesday as well with a high of 69. Your current Milligan Vein temperature is 55 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, things are looking great out there. This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Call them at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
We invite you to spend this Easter season.
Did you know that 6,100 students under the age of 18 vape for their very first time every day? It's time to make a change. Escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
I love the Cleveland community because I think it's a very warm place to live. It's just a very friendly community, and you don't necessarily have to be born here to fit in. There's a lot of folks that move here and they fall in love with it. I feel like we make our customers feel valued by the way we treat them. We're very welcoming here. We get to know them. We learn their names. We learn their goals, and we try to meet all their financial needs, not just do one transaction with them.
Mix 104.1 and Honda of Cleveland are teaming up to give one deserving teacher in our local area the chance to win a 2025 Honda Civic LX. Nominate your favorite teacher at mymix1041.com or on the Mix 1041 app.
You know, some say that you should change your mattress every 8 years.
However, from experience, we know that not everybody follows this advice.
So we're looking for the oldest Mermaid mattress in the Chattanooga area.
Just go to mermaid.com and tell us how old your mattress is and why you haven't replaced it yet.
The winner of the oldest Chattanooga mattress will win a free new Mermaid mattress.
Everyone who enters will automatically qualify for a huge discount on a new mattress and a free pillow, because let's face it, it's time.
And that's only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep locally handmade and delivered.
I'm Clark Campbell. I've lived here in Cleveland, Tennessee for 24 years, and I'm so proud that I get to shop for my business to get my truck right here in my town. One of the most intimidating things in the truck buying process is you just don't want to talk to people sometimes. Don Ledford Chevrolet just isn't that place. And that's my favorite thing about this property is you just feel like a friend. There are a lot of options when it comes to dealerships in Cleveland and the Chattanooga area. This is going to be the first place I go to every single time.
Logan Thompson. Dude, does your ball talk? Yeah, ever since the car accident. Logan Thompson. Thinks I should call Logan Thompson to get a better settlement. He won't shut up about it.
We could have had it all. Logan Thompson.
Call Logan Thompson.
Are you looking for a little life-sized adventure? Then come ride with us at the Tennessee Valley Railroad Museum and experience train travel straight from the golden age of railroading. Create family memories by crossing over bridges and traveling through a pre-Civil War tunnel. Enjoy a guided tour of the restoration shop and witness a historic turntable demonstration. Book your rail experience today. Track us down at tvrail.com or call 423-894-8028.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
Hardee's original bag packs 2 full-size favorites plus fries and a drink for just $6.99. No junior burgers or tiny nuggies, just full-size goodness for big-time value. The $6.99 original bag, only at Hardee's.
Hi, my name is Addison and I am from Bradley Central. Vaping nicotine has become a serious issue in our schools. Over 40% of high school students have reported that they have used a vape, and the number is only rising. It's time to escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
a third grader at Black Fox Elementary. Ernie and Linda Lundy, they are celebrating their 58th wedding anniversary today. Hannah Jones is 20 today. That is from Lauren, Dad, and Sadie. Charlotte Piernack is sweet 16 today. Philip Fritz is celebrating today. That's from Freddie and Martha. Walker Lynette is 3 years old today. It's our friend Hannah Goodson's little girl. Hope she has a great birthday today.
They watch us every morning.
They do.
That's right. Good morning, Walker.
Happy birthday. Diane Hanna is having a birthday today, a retired kindergarten assistant at Michigan Avenue. And then Crystal Bates is celebrating today. The birthday wish says she is a busy wife and mother and deserves to be celebrated today. Call on your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritapest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Visit the Cleveland location of Simmons Bank.
Lord. You always get nervous around Jerry Bohannon. Do you owe him money? Do you owe him money?
Maybe. Call Ken Do 423-381-3427.
Nobody's nervous around Keisha. It's got to be Jerry. We're joined from the Cleveland Public Library, Executive Director Keisha Parks. And now, Jerry, are you chairman of the Library Foundation? Or?
No, Meg Campbell is chairman of the Library Foundation. I'm a member of the board of directors.
Okay.
And I'm standing in for Meg. No, but we're having a meeting of the Foundation Business and Development Committee later today.
Wonderful. So I want to begin with Keisha, and first of all, happy National Library Week.
Yes. Happy National Library Week to you, too.
What? Tell me about our Cleveland Public Library.
We have a lot going on this week. We like to party, and so we're going to party this week. It's all about us.
You're talking to the right. You're talking to the right man for parties.
We are doing a lot of programs this week just to celebrate libraries. Libraries as the third place in communities. Libraries as a gathering place and a place where people connect with each other, connect with technology, connect with resources like books, and we just I'm happy that we have our library here in the community. It's what brought me here to this community. And
how many years?
13.
13 years.
Yeah,
wow.
13.
And you stayed.
Huh?
And you stayed.
What?
Well, I don't know. Hey, even despite Jerry, you still. Oh, come on.
Yes. Despite me, she's still around here. So anyway,
of course I'm here. Libraries are for all people, and I love that about libraries. And so this evening we're showing at 4 o'clock Free for All, which is like, I guess, the mission of libraries. And it's a movie put on by PBS and Indie Lens, and we're showing it today at 4 o'clock. And then we're having a discussion about experiences in libraries, and just we want people to come by, check it out. And then we have things all week. We have the symphony's coming on Saturday.
Wow. You know, yes. I read that. I heard about that. That's incredible.
And so I'm really excited about that. It's a string quintet. And then we have all of our regular programs. So if you have not noticed, and I'm looking at all the people in Cleveland, Bradley County, we have a new adult library program person, Kathy Davini, and she's rocking it. Wow. She's brought so many cool programs. We have yoga on Wednesday. We have exercise on Tuesday. You got to stop me because there's just a lot.
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot.
It's your week, Keisha.
Yes, it is.
As a matter of fact, just stay here all week. I'm going to be gone. I got to go, but you just stay.
All right. I will. But yes, there are a lot of things going on. Erica Tuggle and her team, the youth services team, they have programs going on this week too. We have our story times, which people sort of know us by story times and children's programming, but now we have a lot of adult programming as well. So,
Jerry Bohannon, representing the Friends of the Library Association. My goodness, what do you make of all this?
Beautiful segue with what Keisha was talking about. Yeah, I'm part of the foundation. Now, FOLA is Friends of the Library, and then we have the foundation, the Library Foundation. And the Library Foundation's purpose is that with all of these programs going on and new ones coming down in the pipeline, these types of things, we appreciate the financial support on behalf of the city, Mayor Brooks and the city, and Mayor Davis with the county. Also annually support the library through city funding and county funding, and we appreciate their support. But they're above and beyond those budget items where money is needed. In fact, we're celebrating, the library is going into the 101st year, 101st anniversary this year. And we have some facilities that are over 100 years old. Our history branch facility over there is well over 100 years old. Looking for some needed repairs and burnishing of the facilities over there. We need to find some money. To be very honest with you, we need to find some money within our community, within our supporters and our business supporters of the library, and that's what the foundation does. When Keisha adds these new programs, some of these new programs do cost some money. And she will come to the foundation and say, can you help us expand some of our programs within the library system? And the foundation has initiated, it's a very interesting type of arrangement. We have an internal granting program that is funded through the foundation to Keisha and her staff. They can come to the foundation and say, we're wanting to start a new program, and it's going to cost us some money to get it off the ground. Can we request a grant from our foundation? So that's what we do, is we try to find those financial resources so that we can support Keisha and her staff with some of these extraordinary funding needs that they have. But it's tremendous what's going on at the library.
We're joined by our friends Keisha Parks.
That is me.
It's been a long morning already. Keisha Parks, of course.
He won't forget Bohannon, I tell you.
Bohannon. Here at the Cleveland Public Library, the 100th anniversary, and look, Keisha, what would people, if they wanted to help, what do they do?
We have on our website, you can go to www.clevelandlibrary.org, and there is a place where you can click on the foundation or to donate, and there is a place for the foundation and a place for FOLA. Also, we always need volunteers, and Peggy Moore is a volunteer coordinator. And if you're interested in volunteering with the library, just call Peggy Moore at the public library, 423-472-2163. She's at extension 141, and you can volunteer with us at the library.
Jerry, anything you want to add here?
We're looking forward to seeing you over there for your first flight lesson, also in the flight simulator that we have at the library. Wow. So you can...
Wow.
You can even be a danger in the skies.
Oh, man. That's the Cleveland.
The skies over Cleveland as you would fly your airplane around after learning how to fly at our flight simulator at the library.
There's so much. There's just so
and
much.
It is
so many things.
Very interesting, and I never cease to be amazed at the number of people that I see out and around town that have never even been to the library.
Right. That's
it's amazing. People need to get to the library.
Yes.
They need to take a stroll. There's no cost to take a stroll through the library and see what goes on there and see what is available there. It's amazing.
Keisha, we'll give you the final word.
All right. There's no cost to even get a library card. So if you don't have a library card, I consider it the key to the library. Come by, see us, 795 Church Street. We're surrounded by Lee University, but we're not Lee University. We are your public library, and come and see us.
All right. Thank you all very much. It is
Thank you.
8:34. All right, let's get a news update right here.
This news update is brought to you by Ocoee Pediatrics. At Ocoee Pediatrics, they are committed to seeing sick children within 24 hours of onset in most cases. Located at 55 25th Street in Cleveland. Call 423-614-3733 or visit ocoeepeds.com.
All right, in our news this morning, Craig Liner, the man accused of murdering his ex-wife Karen Liner, will be in Bradley County Criminal Court this morning. Court just opened, and we do not have an exact time. He'll be appearing before Judge Sandra Donaghy, but that is going to be covered live on mixtv.tv when it happens. So we do not know. We do know we were told by court officials over the weekend that court actually just opened at 8:30, and so it could be any time. There is more news, all of that on our website at mymix1041.com. And we'll come back in just a moment. Sports around the corner.
Watch over your money. So
at summer camp, kids find their why. Friendship and fun. A world of adventure beneath a golden sun. When kids find new passions, they find their why. Summer camp season starts soon. Find your why for a better us.
Hey, it's Josh with exciting news from Wholesale Supply. I want to introduce you to Piper's Picks, now available in our Chattanooga, Cleveland, and Dalton markets. Thanks to our partnership with Piper Strummett and our friends at Progress Lighting, Piper's Picks brings you the latest trends and styles in decorative lighting. Browse our curated selection in our showrooms and make lighting your project easier than ever. Visit Wholesale Supply today and discover Piper's Picks, where style meets innovation. To find out more information and a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
It's Ram Truck Month at Crown CDJR Cleveland. Shop over 200 new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams. Up to $11,000 off MSRP. Or get financing as low as 1.9% for up to 72 months. Buzzer beater savings on new Ram 1500 pickups. $11,000 off MSRP. Crown CDJR. The better way to buy and service. Visit CrownChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vane.
Mix 1041 Mix Mornings presented by Bradley Medical Center. This portion of Mix Mornings sponsored by Wendy's.
At Wendy's, try the $5 Biggie Bag. You can build your own value meal. Choose either Junior Bacon Cheeseburger, Double Stack, or Crispy Chicken. Whichever you pick will come with 4-piece nuggets, Junior Fry, and a small drink. That's the $5 Biggie Bag available at Wendy's.
Tennessee Valley West.
Today's best mix, best variety, Mix 1041, streaming worldwide on the all-new Mix 1041 app. Make sure and download the update. We have a brand new app. If you already have our Mix app, just go to it and hit the update screen there, or download the app for the first time at mymix1041.com. At 22 before the hour, let's go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Stearns & Foster has been making America's best mattresses since 1846. When you buy one at Mermaid, we'll give you $300 in free merchandise at locally owned Mermaid Mattress.
For today, mainly cloudy skies, a slight chance of a rain shower, a high of 57 and a low of 39 this evening. For tomorrow, sunny skies, a high of 57 and a low of 31. Mainly sunny on Wednesday with a high of 69. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 54 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of this aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
This half hour of Mixed Mornings is brought to you by Uri Davis at Candies Creek Farm Bureau Insurance.
This is Uri Davis. We are Tennessee and Cleveland's insurance company. Call me at Candies Creek Farm Bureau for a free quote today. 423-813-3223. Located in Candies Creek Center across from Waggles.
Sports courtesy of ESPN Cleveland 101.3, our CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, hello human kindness. Sports sponsored in part by Solutions Finance of Tennessee. See Ricky Hentz and his team at Solutions Finance. Hey, they're close to the all-new Elders Ace Hardware. Big grand opening will be there live this Saturday. NCAA Women's Championship, it's UConn for the 12th time. The Huskies beat South Carolina 82-59. That's their 12th most ever. They passed the UCLA men for all-time championships, women and men. Gino Ariyama is the oldest coach to ever win a championship at 71. The NCAA Men's Basketball Championship game is tonight. Coverage at 8 o'clock on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 and right here on Mix 104.1 Radio, presented locally by Papa John's. And, of course, on CBS, the game will tip, Bridge, at about 8:50. That's 30 minutes or so, really about 45 minutes earlier than usual. We've got quite a battle locally with Mixed Madness. We talked to, I will back up here. Earlier this morning, I'll bring Fruit Loops into this also. We saw that on the Mixed Madness bracket, Poulin for Vols is number one right now, and had picked Houston. We didn't know who that was, so I said it on the air. Well, I got a text here personally from Dr. Jeff Elliott, the director of Cleveland City Schools. Said that's my daughter. Mm-hmm. That's Carol Lynn Elliott. Of course, Dr. Elliott called in, and then number two in Mixed Madness is Cleveland City Councilman, Lee University Director of the Education Department, Dr. Bill Estes, is number two. He picked Florida.
Yes. So we've got quite the battle going on. Of course, if Houston wins tonight, Carol Lynn will win Mixed Madness. If Florida wins, Dr. Estes wins.
And sadly, if, Dr. Estes already threatened to pull the funding for Cleveland City Schools with the City Council. I think it's taking it a little too far there. But
wow.
So Fruit Loops, now the battle is on, it looks like, tonight. See here? We've got an intern, which we need to introduce the intern at some point. But
we have two of them back there this morning.
Two interns, so he's probably let them have it. He really has let them have it, but they're probably
there he is.
Probably directing. Yeah, so you're letting the interns take the broadcast?
Yeah, we have two interns. Basically, I was back there playing Candy Crush.
All right, so the battle is on tonight. Houston and Florida.
Yes.
And for Mixed Madness, it's basically leading is Carol Lynn Elliott. She picked Houston. Her nickname is Poulin for Vols. She's a swimmer. And then
nice.
And second place is Dr. Bill Estes, who picked Florida.
Nice.
So
very good.
It's Elliott against Estes.
So Lee University versus Vols, is that what it is, basically? Pretty much?
Kind of. She's a Vols fan. And then on the ESPN bracket, we got Bill Estes leading Bryan Russell. But then really Estes picked Florida, but Kayla Whaley picked Houston. Now, if Estes were to win, his wife won this 16 years ago, 2009. Oh. And he just hates it that she's a champion. So now it'd be the first married couple to both be Mixed Madness champions.
So whoever does win Mixed Madness here, we're taking donations here at the station. I think we need some more TVs.
Yes, that's right.
I don't have one that's 75-inch, so I could use it. If you want to donate it,
that's
just so
than
you
the
know.
Station, actually.
But I was going to say, I think I picked Houston in a couple of my 125 brackets that I filled out. Yeah.
Bridget, what do you think?
Well, I'm pulling for Houston all the way. I love the way that they came back against Duke the other night, so I'm hoping they win.
All right.
So you're anti-SEC, basically.
Anti-Florida.
Nah, who cares? I mean, it's Florida. I mean, and you got the I'll root for the SEC. Shut up.
Anybody
So
but
stupid.
Florida.
I mean, all you people out there rooting for the South, I'll root for the SEC. I don't care who it is. Hey, I'll remind you of that in football season. All right. Let's see. Florida, Houston tonight, right here on Mix 104.1, ESPN Cleveland 101.3, presented locally by Papa John's. And, of course, on CBS television, Cooper Flagg of Duke. Now, he missed his one shining moment Saturday night. He hits that shot. They may win. I don't know. They would have been up 1. But he missed the Michael Jordan shot. Jordan, made his career by beating Georgetown in '84. But Cooper didn't hit it. I don't know. So, but he's going to be the number 1 pick in the NBA draft. He'll be fine. He's the 4th freshman. He won the John Wooden Player of the Year award on Saturday. Juju Watkins, God bless her, tore ACL, missed the tournament, or in the tournament, for the USC Women Trojans. She won the Women's Wooden Award. 2025 Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame inductees announced during Final Four weekend. Billy Donovan, who went back-to-back with Florida back in the day. I think it was 06, 07, maybe 07, 08. I can't remember. Who cares? Maya Moore, Dwight Howard, Carmelo Anthony, and Sue Bird. And Washington Capitals' Alex Ovechkin. Practiced that all morning.
Ovechkin.
Passed Wayne Gretzky. This is one of the great records in all of sports. For the most goals in NHL history yesterday with his 895th, and Wayne Gretzky was there. I don't know if his son-in-law Dustin Johnson, who's on the LIV Tour, but he's playing the Masters this week. I don't know if he was there, but anyway, that's a long-time record that fell in hockey. All right. Go ahead.
So I will say, before this job, before Steve hired me and brought me to the good side, I did work at 12 down Chattanooga CBS station. I'm very thankful that I'm not working tonight at CBS because it just takes forever.
Oh, it's
we would sit there till 12:30, 1 o'clock before we did our newscast.
Oh yeah,
and it was waiting for the one shining moment song, basically.
And they did do it. The NCAA moved the championship tonight. It's about at least 30 minutes earlier. 8:50 is tip-off.
Yeah.
Used to be like 9:40. So it's going to be quite a bit earlier. So basically, so you're still complaining even though you're no longer there.
I'm very happy that I have this job now.
No, I'm not.
For nights like this.
I wish we all felt that way. And by the way, Bridget comparing the Pope to Weekend at Bernie's was, absolutely deplorable.
I never.
And the
ever
Catholic
said that.
Church is out here now picketing Bridget.
What are you trying to do? Are you trying to start like a riot in Cleveland?
Well, Bridget is, and she says she's proudly Church of God and doesn't care.
Did we figure out the answer? Who are these people moving to Cleveland for? Is it Bridget or Steve?
Did we ever hear from them?
Nope.
The Wintons? So remind us what happened at the Hot Slaw Festival. I guess a lot of hot slaw.
Yes. So a lovely couple came up to me, David and Judy Winton.
Now they're a lovely couple. You're making fun of them off the air.
So they just recently moved here from Nashville, but David was telling me that the 3 to 4 months leading up to them moving to Cleveland, they were watching us on Mix TV. And he said that one of the main reasons they moved to Cleveland was because of us.
Oh.
Which I still can't say without laughing.
One of the main reasons.
One of, yes.
So basically they were just trying to butter you up.
Mm-hmm. I think so.
It's pretty much one of those. Who won the Hot Slaw Festival?
Huh?
Who won the Hot Slaw Festival?
Bridget was there. Who won, Bridget?
I'm not sure. They were just starting that when I left. So.
Okay. All right, we're back in a moment. Solutions Finance of Tennessee, your hometown lender. Locally owned and operated. Loans for used cars, motorcycles, ATVs, home improvement, furniture and appliance purchases, and other worthwhile purpose. Solutions Finance. Keith Street, phone 339-6772.
CHI.
Behind every Food City meat and seafood counter is a highly trained, certified butcher that can offer free meal prep, including over 30 different marinades and seasonings to help you craft the perfect dinner. In fact, you'll be so impressed with our butchers, you'll be asking yourself, what can't they do?
I bet he'd be great at cleaning.
Okay, well, maybe not that. But at Food City, our butchers make almost everything better.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
I'm Brew McCoy, your favorite Tennessee wide receiver. In the world of football, precision is everything. Every pass, every catch. But what about when it comes to protecting your home? Best Buy Metals can manufacture a custom-fitted roof that will protect your home for a lifetime. Best of all, it can be manufactured the same or next day. Call or visit a Best Buy Metal showroom or drop by bestbuymetalroofing.com to get a quote today. Best Buy Metals, roofing that lasts.
Here at Champies, we are your March Madness headquarters. So come out, watch the games on our big screen. We have 22 TVs to watch it otherwise. Enjoy some fried chicken and drinks. We hope that your favorite team wins.
Spring has sprung, and that means the Mix 1041 Spring Home Refresh is back. Each week, we're cracking open the Mix 1041 prize vault, and we'll give away amazing prizes to help with your home refresh. We'll also be giving away a Spring Home Refresh grand prize pack worth thousands of dollars. The Spring Home Refresh is presented by Cleveland Insurance. ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
This Medical Minute is brought to you by the Vascular Institute. March is National Kidney Month. Did you know that chronic kidney disease, also known as CKD, can significantly impact your vascular health? At the Vascular Institute of Chattanooga, they are here to help. Chronic kidney disease patients often visit VIC for dialysis access creation, a safer method to treat kidney failure. At VIC, they provide comprehensive vascular care, including creating and managing dialysis access, treating arterial blockages caused by CKD, and offering minimally invasive procedures to restore healthy blood flow. Call the Vascular Institute of Chattanooga today at 423-602-2750 or visit vascularinstituteofchattanooga.com to schedule your consultation. Trust your care with the VIC Vascular Team. The VIC team offers 6 convenient locations to serve you, accepts self-referrals, and offers timely appointments.
Hardee's Original Bag packs 2 full-size favorites plus fries and a drink for just $6.99. No junior burgers or tiny nuggies, just full-size goodness for big-time value. The $6.99 Original Bag, only at Hardee's.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Celebration list, what's up?
Happy birthday to Johnny Holden today.
Johnny Holden!
Yes.
I love Johnny Holden.
Yes. Also, Shari Buckner celebrating her birthday today. James Weaver over at The Chef is celebrating today. Everly Joy Brogan is 9 years old today, a 3rd grader at Black Fox Elementary. Ernie and Linda Lundy, they are celebrating their 58th wedding anniversary today. This is our Gideon's grandparents. Of course, Gideon with Mixed TV. Hannah Jones is 20 today. That is from Lauren, Dad, and Sadie. Charlotte Piernack, is Sweet 16 today. Philip Fritz is celebrating today. That is from Freddie and Martha. Walker Lynette is celebrating her 3rd birthday today. Her mom, Hannah Goodson, sent that in to us. Diane Hanna is celebrating today. She is a retired kindergarten assistant at Michigan Avenue. And then Crystal Bates is celebrating today. The birthday wish says she is a busy wife and mother and deserves to be celebrated. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritapest Mix line, 614-6499. You You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank Celebration List. At Simmons Bank, they are with you every step of the way. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429.
Also, don't forget, we are in week number 3 now of our annual Mix 1041, MixTV.tv Spring Home Refresh, presented by Cleveland Insurance. Well, this week is brought to you by Elders Ace Hardware. The big grand opening is Saturday. I'll be out there at 10 o'clock. Elders Ace, of course, judging by the parking lots and the crowds, you found it. You know where it is, the old Cook's location there on Key Street. But the prize, Bridget, this week is really something. This was one of our most popular prizes last year. And, Elders Ace Hardware, they have many different divisions. The new division they have at the new location is their mercantile exchange there, all the clothing, that sort of thing. But they have the handyman service, the Elders Ace Hardware handyman service. So their prize this week, which we'll give away Thursday, is a half day with a handyman.
Wow.
Now, this is a $500 value, $550 actually. If you want to win, you can text in right now. Text in. We're going to give this away on Thursday morning. Actually, announce the winner Friday morning at about 7:30. Text in 423-614-6499, Cleveland State text line. Our friend Bryan Maya, did I say that right?
Sir.
Maya, I've known Bryan a long time here, a couple of years at least. Chair-ries Jubilee. What do you do with your day job now? What are you doing?
Oh, I'm a realtor, help people buy and sell houses.
Yeah, well, that's wonderful. So this is perfect. Chair-ries Jubilee. And, it's one of the great events in the history of Cleveland of the year, but there's a lot of new people in Cleveland since it started. So just talk about Chair-ries Jubilee. What is it?
Yeah, so Chair-ries Jubilee is part of the Cleveland Bradley Chamber, and we're a fundraising committee, and we specifically are there. We have our annual auction fundraiser to raise funds that we give as grants to the local schools for arts programs. So you think about all of the really great plays that all of our schools put on in the area, or teachers that want to have like a special program speaker come in and share with students. They write in to the committee for grants, and then we give those programs money to help them put them on, because it's not cheap, and the schools can only provide so much money for those programs. And so Chair-ries Jubilee steps in to make up the difference for it. And so you're right, we've been around, this is going to be the 27th year.
Wow.
And so I fully anticipate that we will surpass having raised over $600,000 this year in the 27 years. So it's great what they do.
Well, let's talk about the details. I know there was a big move in locations last year. You're now at the Pie Center, so talk about the details for Friday.
Yeah, so come on out Friday at 6 p.m. to the Pie Innovation Center right there on Parker Street. You can't miss it. It's a great venue for us, and we have lots of great food. So tickets are $25 now if you purchase them in advance, or $30 at the door. You can purchase those online if you just go to our Chair-ries Jubilee Facebook page, or you can call into the Cleveland Bradley Chamber, and they can get you that information. We'll have tons of food. So we've got Aubrey's, Chicken Salad Chick, Jenkins, Cafe Roma, Misfit Tacos, Indigo Cafe, all catering, as well as the Cleveland High School Coffee Cart and the Bradley Culinary, providing some sweet treats for us. So there'll be plenty of food. We will feed you very well. So come on out. Be ready to be generous with your pocketbook, because this is a fundraiser. So we've got some really great baskets for like experiences and things like that. So tickets to great events and giveaways for stays at cabins, as well as really unique handcrafted items from local artists and things like that. So lots of really great opportunities to buy things that you're not going to find somewhere else.
And it helps the schools.
Correct. Yeah, it all goes to the students. It's for the children. So remember that.
It is. Chair-ries Jubilee is this Friday at the Pie Innovation Center. And then how can people learn more and get their tickets? I know you mentioned that. If you'll follow that up one more time for us.
So you can go to our Facebook page, the Chair-ries Jubilee Facebook page, and we have a link there. We actually have an event page with the link to purchase tickets, or you can stop into the Cleveland Bradley Chamber and purchase them in person there, or you can just call into the Cleveland Bradley Chamber and they can give you additional information.
All right, Bryan, Maya joins us. And just while you're here, let's talk about quickly, well, you're doing good. Let's give you a plug for your real estate business.
That's very sweet. And
So
kind,
this is
yes.
a side note here, but where are you? What real?
I'm with Cry-like Realtors,
Okay.
and we stay busy. It's a great market for buyers right now. It's probably the best market buyers have had in several years as far as the amount of inventory that we have on the market. Interest rates have finally come back down a little bit. Lots of folks are getting down into the 5% if they're with a builder or they do a little bit of an interest rate buy down. So this is the most positive market we've had for buyers in several years.
Wow.
That's good.
How do they get a hold of you?
You can find me on Facebook, Brieanna Maya Realtor, or Instagram, Bree Maya Real Estate. Just give me a quick Google, Brieanna Maya, and you'll find me one place or another.
At Cry-like. All right, Bryan, thanks
Sir.
for coming in. Chair-ries Jubilee, Friday night, 6 o'clock. At again, folks, and we know it's a change after all those years, but started last year at the Pie Center. They'll be back there this year. All right, going to take a quick break right here. Coming up, hey, we got our friends from Bryan College in. They're here to talk about Dr. Ben Carson. He's coming to Bryan College. We're going to talk all about that coming up. Stand by, everybody.
This half hour of Mixed Morning.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
At Basement and Crawl Space Solutions, we take pride in helping our neighbors protect the foundations of their homes. Now, we're excited to announce our partnership with USS. Together, we bring additional resources and over 30 years experience serving Tennessee homeowners.
We can tackle bigger challenges and deliver even better results. But with the same local team, our customers know and trust.
And we're ready to protect Chattanooga homes now more than ever.
We'll guarantee our best. Call USS.
At summer camp, kids find their why. Friendship and fun, a world of adventure beneath a golden sun. When kids find new passions, they find their why. Summer camp season starts soon. Find your why for a better us.
Mix 104.1 and Honda of Cleveland are teaming up to give one deserving teacher in our local area the chance to win a 2025 Honda Civic LX. Nominate your favorite teacher at mymix1041.com or on the Mix 1041 app.
Okay, so that's how
Dad, I know how to do this. You taught me when I was 7.
Oh, what am I doing? Matt-splaining to you again?
Yes, but you're passionate about making mattresses. I can relate.
Aw, hashtag proud dad moment.
All our Mermaid brand mattresses are born local, made right here in beautiful East Tennessee.
And right now, you can save an additional 10% off any premium Mermaid mattress. And that's only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep locally, handmade, hand-delivered.
Magnolia Dental Center of Cleveland wants to welcome you to the Magnolia family, a local dental clinic that uses their God-given knowledge and skills to bless our community through dentistry, checkups and cleanings, fillings and crowns, dentures and partials, emergency dental care, and so much more. Conveniently located at 2190 Chambliss Avenue. Call them at 476-3307 to set up an appointment today for you and your loved ones, ages 12 and up. Free exam and x-ray through March 31st. Grab a Zaxby's Packs and get ready to dip, dunk, and devour 20 fingers or 30 boneless wings, crinkle fries, Texas toast, and a custom sauce bar. If you're feeding more than just your family, Zaxby's caters too. You can order on the app or visit Zaxby's.com.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios. This is your home for the best mix, the best variety, and all the important information you need. Download the Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com. The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making the top of your house the best it can be. Visit bestbuymetalroofing.com.
The best mix, the best variety. WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens.
We invite you to spend this evening.
Imagine a truck that doesn't just own the road, it dominates it. It's not just about the destination, it's about the journey. And our new GMC Sierra is elevating every moment of that journey for me. It's not just a truck, it's a lifestyle. Don Ledford didn't just sell me a truck. They saw the lifestyle I wanted, and they found me that truck.
TV. We are in week number 3 of our Spring Home Refresh presented by Cleveland Insurance. Each week, we're giving away a weekly prize to one winner, and this week it's Elders Ace Hardware. Elders Ace Hardware is celebrating their new location in Cleveland on Keith Street. Grand opening is this Saturday, and the big prize this week with our Spring Home Refresh, Elders Ace is giving away a half-day handyman service with their Elders Ace Handyman operation. So if you want to win that, you can call or text in at 423-614-6499. That's a more than $500 value from Elders Ace Hardware. Grand opening this Saturday. We'll be out there live at 10 a.m. Well, right now, we are joined by our friends from Bryan College. We have with us David Holcomb. David is the Vice President of Advancement and Marketing with our friends at Bryan from Dayton. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
Great having you in Cleveland this morning.
Thank you.
Before we talk about the event, how's everything going at Bryan College?
It's going really well. It's a great time. We just came last week off of our Luke 14 event, which is where we as a community at Bryan shut down the day. Our staff and faculty and students, we volunteer in our local community, over 40 different nonprofits, and so we kind of live out the mission of educating students to become servants of Christ, to make a difference in today's world. And we do that on that day. One of the best things is the Luke 14 event. Many may know last year we had Tim Tebow there, but this is where we bring all of the special needs children from our local community and the school system, and we buddy them with our students. And for the day, we take care of them. And Lazy Boy Manufacturing joined with us this year, and they loved on the teachers and the parents of these children. It was just incredible. So we're pretty excited right now. It's been a great spring, and anytime you can come off doing good ministry like that alongside education, man, it's exciting.
Why, we're joined by David Holcomb at Bryan College. Why should people listening right now, and of course we're being heard right now in about 10 counties all over the southeastern part of the region, but why should they consider Bryan College? You're talking a lot of parents right now especially.
Absolutely. When you think about the world that we're living in today and the beauty of education, the power of education, I know we're here to talk about Dr. Ben Carson and coming to the college. He believed in education and reading and learning, and of course it's an outflow of his faith. And Bryan is, like many of our great Christian institutions right in this area, we believe greatly in the idea of our faith and our education joining together in the outflow of our life for the rest of our lives. And we believe that a Christian education is paramount in the way in which we do life. And so not only are they being educated, but being educated to do it well and to do it to honor God.
David Holcomb with Bryan College. All right, well, let's talk about it. It's coming up this week. Dr. Ben Carson coming to Bryan. Tell me about it.
So excited. So he is coming twofold. First, for the evening BOP dinner. That's our Bryan Opportunity Dinner. It's in our 16th year. It is our largest fundraising scholarship dinner for our neediest of students in the state of Tennessee, who are students who have risen above their circumstances. They've averaged above a 3.0 all through high school, and yet have a family income below $35,000. Wow. And so average family recipient this year's income is about $17,000, and that pays for their tuition to come to Bryan during the 4 years they're there. And we are excited because he represents, again, that education, learning, and faith all in one. So he'll come the night before. We'll be at the Westin in Chattanooga. It's sold out. We're pretty excited. And we're on our way, really a good start to raising our $300,000 goal for that night and for that scholarship. The beauty of it is we dovetail that the next morning. He's coming on campus, and he will be speaking to our students. He'll be speaking to them about, again, more in depth about who he is and the amazing things that he's doing even now this late in his career with his wife and the foundation, and just living out his faith. No matter, here's a man that for 30 years was the director of pediatric neuroscience and surgery at Johns Hopkins, living out his life, his faith at the highest level. And we believe no matter what discipline you go in educationally that you learn, it's how do you apply that? And it fits with our mission. and who we are.
We are, exactly. We're joined by David Holcomb. He's the Vice President of Advancement and Marketing at Bryan College. You know, when he ran for president, he came to Cleveland. And so many people in Cleveland and Bradley County, no matter what they felt politically, just really enjoyed getting to meet him and getting to know him, and just an amazing, amazing individual.
I so agree with you, and I have been blessed to hear him speak one time before in person, and as you probably experienced and those in the Cleveland area did, it's rare. It reminds me of the old E.F. Hutton commercial. When he speaks, everybody listens.
That's right.
And he does it in such a calm voice. And we need that in our world. We do. We need that so much.
Oh, boy. Well, David, I appreciate you making the trip over to Cleveland. We were so encouraged by this news that Dr. Carson will come to Bryan College again. If you'll repeat just the information there, and then anything else you want to add here before we go.
Sure. On April 10th, he will be speaking at our dinner in Chattanooga, which is for our scholarship, which represents those that have come from a lifestyle that he grew up in. As you know, he grew up with a mother of a third-grade education that invested in his children on her own, worked, and through him, he trained, went to Yale University, got his MD from Michigan, and then lived an amazing life working so hard to provide and to be a leader. And then not only that, he'll speak to our students on April 11th so that he can inspire our students at Bryan College to do what he did, which is, as our mission, educating students to become servants of Christ to make a difference in today's world.
And if those people listening right now are watching us on mixtv.tv, want more information, they say, you know what, I need to check into Bryan College for my children. It sounds good. What should they do? What do you tell them?
Yes, www.bryan.edu. Feel free to reach out to us online. All of our information is on our website. And again, we believe that this is a perfect time if you want to surround your child with an amazing education wrapped in God's love, knowing that we're desiring for people to learn to be difference makers in the world around us at the highest level.
All right. Again, David Holcomb, Vice President, Advancement and Marketing at Bryan College. Our friends in Dayton, we've got a lot of listeners over in Dayton. We say good morning to them this morning. I know everyone's proud of Bryan College. www.bryan.edu. All right. David, thanks so much. Great meeting you.
Thank you.
All right. That's going to do it for us here this morning, 11 minutes after 9. We've had a busy morning. If you've missed anything this morning, you can go back and watch the show, mixtv.tv. Program reminder, the NCAA Men's Basketball Championship tonight. We'll have it double coverage on our sister station, ESPN Cleveland, 101.3, and right here on Mix 104.1 Radio. Both stations tonight starting at 8 o'clock with our national coverage presented locally by Papa John's. For all of us, for Mix 104.1 Radio, we're going to send you back to music for your workday. For MixTV.tv, we'll see you tomorrow morning.